Good morning, everyone. It's finally Friday, yay! Which means this weekend I'll get to do some more crafting. But off and on over the past week or so, I know I haven't posted a video in a while. I have been working on bags. Oh, let me change this around here so we can see a little bit better. Pardon my fan. It's just a beautiful day outside, and it's sitting in front of my door. So, this bag, I did find it on YouTube. I'll have to see if I can find the link and link it to you. But I've been sewing this bag, and I put some snaps on it so it stays closed. I was machine here. I was originally going to put some of those magnetic closures on it. However, it wouldn't stay closed. So anytime you put a little bit of weight in here, it just popped right open. So I changed it up and we're doing snaps, and I think it goes really nice with it. But this is a ladybug print, and I love this fabric and I have a bunch of it. So I wanted to use it. So I think the jeans and the red and the ladybugs look really nice. But this is this bag is actually a makeup bag. So, and it's huge, as you can see, and it has a space for your brushes. I've never seen one that has a space for your brushes. So, let me get a pen here and show you. But look, it just slides right on in there. Oh, it would help if I showed you. So, there's space. Like, these are pretty large spaces and they're long. So you have more than enough spaces for several brushes, and then the flap to cover them. And then this has like a small pocket for those tiny pieces, or maybe applicators and things like that. It goes down probably about here in the pouch. So as you can see, it's pretty big. And then the actual bag itself, get this unzipped, is really big inside. It's like huge. You could probably fit a small army in there. I've honestly never seen a makeup bag this big. This would be like a small purse, and maybe to carry, you probably could use it that way, and to carry some pens or pencils if you like to draw, maybe a little drawing pad with all your purse stuff in here. This one, I am going to put a couple tabs on the side, but this one already has the tabs. And you could just like attach a strap or something like that to it if you wanted to. Or shoot, I could make a strap. It doesn't matter. But these are just absolutely adorable. So I'm in the middle of making another one. And let me get those pieces here. So for those of you who like pink, I do like pink. I have this super cute fabric that has like hearts all over it. So this is the flap for the brushes, and it's gonna have that as well. So has the top handle, and it's denim, but the inside lining is gonna be these pink hearts. And then this is the side with the little zipper, so I'll just have to sew this bag together and put the big zippers on. So there's that. I did purchase, and I highly recommend. It's a pain in the behind sometimes, but if you get bulk zippers, and so here's, if you can see up here, I have tons of zippers. So these zippers, just a big long zipper, you can sew over the top of it. My machine didn't have any problem, and you can cut them to size. And then they came with this big bag of zippers that match. So each color, I believe, has 6 zippers, but you can mix and match if you want to. I saw someone use the yellow zipper on or the yellow zipper pull on a black zipper, which looked really nice. And I honestly thought about doing it on this bag, but I trimmed everything in red, so I wanted to stay with the red theme. But yeah, these are a pain to put in. If you want to see how I put mine in, you can. It'll be a long video because it takes me a while. They're hard to get in there, but once you get them in there, then they work like a dream, and they're pretty sturdy too. They are plastic zippers, but they're very sturdy, and the material on them are pretty thick too. So they're really good zippers. I'll see if I can link the Amazon link in the video as well. Other than that, I really haven't been working on much. I did want to show you a couple more things though. There is a crochet video out there for a couple of different types of these. Let me move this stuff. And let me put up my trusty phone holder so I'm not like jerking you around. So these are crocheted, and they're just like little mini purses. Some people stuff them, but I think they're cute without the stuffing, and then you can like put tiny little things, and if you want to put some change in there or something, you can. And then I'm gonna put a little chain with another ring on it, so it can be a keychain, or you can hook it on your purse or wherever. So this one is crocheted long ways between the two rings, and then when you're done and you have it as wide as you want to, then you just sew the ends together here, and you have this little purse. This is just some extra yarn that I had. You could do it at any kind of yarn you want to. And this one's a little bit different. This one is sewn on one ring, and then you just add rows and keep adding rows, and it's probably about yay long. And then you bring the rings together and sew the ends of it shut. So either way, these are super cute. So there's just two different techniques, and I wanted to try both of them just to see what they look like. But you get the same result in the end. I guess it depends on your yarn and how you want it to look, but there's not a whole lot of room in there to put something, but you can definitely store something simple. Personally, I like rocks, so I take my little rocks, my tiger's eye and my moonstones and stuff, and I can put those in there and put them in my purse and know that they're safe. And these are super soft with the soft yarn too. So there's that. And then this one I'm really, 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 really excited about. Actually, I haven't even taken it out of the package yet, so I will do that and show you. Oh my goodness. Sorry about the crinkling. That is crazy. It's like stuck to the plastic there. I don't know how long they've been in that plastic, but wow. Okay. So this has, and these were pretty cheap too. When I got them, I didn't realize they had so many of these in this. So these are silicone molds for resin. And this, I believe, is the 3 3/4 inch round ball. And then there's just so many different sizes down. Gosh, there's a ton of these. Did I get them all? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. Sorry, my dogs are outside yelling at the neighbors. So this one is 3 3/4 inch. The other ones, honestly, I'm not really sure. So that's probably like a 2 7/8 or something, and goes down. What's the tiniest one? Let's find the tiniest one. maybe like an inch. So these come in handy sometimes when you want to do different things. Like I have some dried roses over there, and I think it would be really pretty to put a dried rose in here, so I'm going to play with that. I know people put like dandelions in them, and then you can buy the bases that have like the little light in them that shines up in it, so you can just set it on top of there and it shines through it, and it's really pretty. Some people do like swirls of different colors and things like that, and so there's just all types of things that you can do. And with these smaller ones, if you make boxes or anything like that, you can add these on top of it as like a pull for the top for the lid, or anything really. You can add them to just about anything, so you can make like a circle of, put whatever you want in there, and then add it to, maybe you could even add it to this and make like a little scene or what have you. That's the thing I love about resin, is your imagination is endless, and whatever you can think of is what you can do. But I'm excited to get to these. This has it looks like extra silicone. But I'm excited to get to these. I'm a little scared because of bubbles. So bubbles are the bane of my existence, and I've tried the Resonator bubble remover, and all it did was boil over all the resin inside, and the resin ended up on the outside, and my piece was ruined. So I did it a few times, and then I tried it just within a cup, and then it was all over inside the machine, and it ended up ruining it the first 3 times I used it, and it's horrible, because it heats it up so much, and there's so much pressure it puts on it that it makes it. I could start out about halfway and it will bubble and boil over, and next thing you know, all I have is about that much resin left. So to me, they're not worth it, but if they work for you, great. Do what you need to do. What I found is, and maybe I'll make a video of it, is I just kind of let the resin sit for a little bit after I stir it, and let it kind of sit up and gel just a tiny little bit, and then apply some heat in my cup, and that seems to get rid of all the bubbles. And then as you pour it very, very slowly, and that will eliminate 90% of your bubbles. So my dog is whining and wanting in. But that's what I'm working on. I have a lot going on, and my desk is always full and dirty, and it seems disorganized, but it's actually not. I know where everything is, and I know, I don't know, when I get to crafting, it's just everywhere. But I hope you all have a great day. I hope you have a great weekend. If you do something fun, post in the comments and let me know what you did. Take some pictures. I'd love to see them. Join my group on Facebook, Crochet 101. It's going to become a really fun group. I'm trying to get some videos together on how-tos and things like that. So enjoy your day.